ready for the big reveal? Introducing our beautiful 2021 Raw Beauty Ambassadors.
I'm Carolyn Baker, and I'm a survivor of breast cancer. I was diagnosed, I discovered a lump in my breast as I was laying on the bed, and my breast was tender. So it was at night. So the next morning I called my gynecologist and got an appointment for that same day. And that's where my story began in terms of my breast cancer. I had the normal mammogram, ultrasound, and biopsy, but my thought was I was going to survive this, and the Lord was by my side and was going to help me through this. And being a person of faith, I believed that whatever happened was in my plan, according to whatever the Lord decided was going to happen to me. One of my tribulations or trials, which we will have in life. So I just leaned on the Lord for help and said, the Lord is my shepherd, He'll provide whatever I need. And then I had surgery, and after that I had 6 weeks of radiation therapy. So that took me into April of 2020. I began to feel better, began to get back into my exercising, and of course by then COVID-19 had come, the virus, and couldn't get back into swimming or those kind of things that I needed to do. I told my family, my close family, my daughters. I have 2 daughters. My younger daughter is a nurse, so she was the mother hovering over me, decided what I needed to do and didn't need to do. And I have a son-in-law and 2 grandchildren. I didn't tell my grandchildren. I didn't feel like they really needed to know, and I was a little protective of my older daughter because she get a little hysterical over things and being concerned. I have a granddaughter that's in nursing school now, and I have a grandson that's a sophomore at Washington Latin High School. So I've completed all my treatment. I didn't have a lot of side effects. I did have some nausea, which I really didn't want to take medication for. I just tried to go through the natural way of eating crackers and not drinking and eating at the same time. Those kind of things. They recommended that I take vitamins and protein shakes. So I did that, and that was so I wouldn't get neuropathy. And I thank the Lord that I didn't end up with any neuropathy, which I did join a support group, and that helped to kind of hear the stories of the other ladies in the group. And I, of course, shared my story, and I do have a porta cath in that I'm trying to get out, but the doctor said it's not time for it to come out yet, so I'm being patient with that. The porta cath was put in for the chemotherapy medications that I received. I'm just thankful for where I am and thankful for the support I had. I did tell all my high school classmates, we have quite a bit of little organization. I'm the secretary for the class, and we were meeting every 3 months. Of course, that's in North Carolina because I'm from North Carolina, and my high school class is in North Carolina. So all my classmates were very supportive. My college classmates very supportive also. I finished school from Winston-Salem State University in the nursing program. And just because I'm a nurse doesn't mean I knew anything about breast cancer or surviving breast cancer. So I, depended on other people to let me know what to expect and how to deal with different situations that I ran into along the way. And I went to the surgeon, and then the team got together, the surgeon, the oncologist, and the radiology oncologist got together and decided what my treatment would be. When I did the follow-up ultrasound, the mammogram, that they didn't see any cancer cells, or when they did the surgery, they didn't see any. So since the follow-up didn't reveal any cancer cells still there, then she limited to 6 weeks, or else I would have had to gone through more radiation if they had discovered some more cancer cells there. There weren't any cells in the lymph node nor outside of the mass that they took out. Well, I think the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want, Psalms 23:1, because I believe the Lord will provide all my needs, and He looks out for me. Whatever happens to us is in God's plan, and that He doesn't want us to suffer in silence. He wants us to reach out to others. And it's okay to reach out to others. Of course, you select who you reach out to. And maybe it's a family member, maybe it's a friend, pastor, or whoever it is that you want to talk to. But I don't think it's a need to suffer in silence. Allowed me to meet other people, some other people that have participated in it. And it's allowed me to find out what Raw Beauty is all about and how I can make a contribution to others that are survivors of cancer, domestic violence. And I'm a person that, I don't mind helping if I can help. So I look at it as another avenue that the Lord has provided for me to help somebody else. My high school class, we published a book from our first, 50 years from high school, and now we're getting ready to publish another little booklet. So I keep all the photographs and I put the booklet together, and then the president of the class has it run off for all the class members that participate. I mean, I have many little projects that I do. Of course, I belong to my alumni association, and right now we're not doing a lot, just a lot of Zoom meetings, but we did have different activities where we raise money for scholarships. And my granddaughter is at Delaware State University, and I'm kind of guiding her through. She wants to be a nurse. So my grandson, he's in the scouting program. He's trying to be an Eagle Scout, so I try to look out for him. So his little badges on his ribbon, and so I'm trying to get them all through where the education that they want to go through, well, that I want them to go through partly. So I'm very active with my family and what's going on with them. So, well, I thank you for this experience, and I'll be willing to do what I can to promote the objectives, those are the objectives of Raw Beauty. Yeah. I am Carolyn Baker, and I am Raw Beauty proud.